Yo, what's up, guys? Today I'm excited. We're going to talk about two most interesting topics. One, Prem, how do I get organized? I waste my life so much and time just fly. Can you believe it's already Friday? Uh, it feels like yesterday was Monday. I'm already waiting for Sunday. It's so confusing, guys, in this world that we live in. Everything is so confusing, so we need to at least have some sort of order. You know what I mean? So today I'm going to talk about the stuff that I am discovering in terms of just making my life more organized. And another thing to add on to that, which is gratitude and my journey and an assignment that I did and how it kind of changed my perspective on things. So let's go. You guys know this diary, right? I made, if you like follow this channel, I have been writing this stuff since like March, and today is like August, and I made like so much list, right? Oh, you just write stuff down and everything. It doesn't work. Listen, it doesn't work. Okay, the problem that I had was that my brain has this shiny object syndrome, right, where I just go, whoa, this, I want to do this too, whoa, this too, you know what I mean. So it is very hard for me to just stick to one thing, and that is why a technique called bullet journaling comes in. I have seen so many videos of artists just drawing stuff, graphs and all that stuff. I thought, you know what, this isn't for me. But the guy who developed bullet journal is someone like us, where he had like very short attention span. He had like ADD, and he couldn't like get his life organized, and then he came with this concept called bullet journal. Bullet journal isn't a book, it is an idea, which is why you guys would love it. Now let me just explain at least the initial stuff that I began to do. So this green stuff is like bullet journal, right? All right, the main thing that will help you in this bullet journaling is something called the index. Okay, so index is a place where you write down all that stuff, and you're like, index, is that really the biggest? Yup, index is amazing. I'll tell you why. So the freedom the bullet journal gives you is, what you do in the corner of your page, just write 1 2 3 4 5, just number all the pages. Okay, and then what you do, I love chaos, so what I do, I just flip open a random page. Oh look, this is page number 33. I put a heading, right? Let's say I want to write about my ENTP YouTube script. This YouTube script, I write that, and then I write in my index, page 33, ENTP script, nurture script, and I use that, and I love that chaotic nature of this journal. But even though your journal is going to be chaotic, the idea itself is going to be organized because of your index. So this itself is a game changer. And I would suggest anyone to buy a good book, right? Something that you look at and like, yo, damn, this is special, and a good pen, right? Something that you like to write with, and just have them together. Make it like a special moment so that you actually want to write, right? You just have to make it as appealing as you can. So I just bought like a very good book, and I like these kind of books because I feel it's kind of fancy. And I like this pen too. It's a bit expensive, not that much, but I was like, you know what? I usually don't write. I usually write with this pen in this book, and I like its ink and all that stuff. You just open a random page, which is like 17, right? You have like this, okay, morning read. Take this and write it in your index. So it's like page 17, morning read. Now, Prem, what will I write in this journal? Now, that's something I leave it up to you. And I will tell you how ENTP, and I'll tell you how our minds work. If I tell you what to do, as in, okay, dude, you have to write this heading, this stuff like that, you wouldn't do it. So sensory, because we have SI, which is introverted sensing, the entire concept of the let's say the content that you're writing, the content is going to be personalized to you. So even though the structure of having page numbers and index might be a concept. What you do with that concept needs to be personalized. So let me like give you a couple of suggestions. If you studied getting things done, you have to basically, there are like few steps, right? The first step is capture. So one of your page titles might be just capture, where you capture random ideas, right? And you just write it in index, capture. Or another thing called, which I call sleep processing. Let's say you're going through like a rough time, someone like hit you, someone stabbed you from the back, you're going through stressful situation, work, life. Write sleep process and just start writing whatever you're feeling, and that should help you do better. And finally, here's where I wanted to talk about gratitude, which has been huge, and I did an assignment the other day. Now let me tell you what happened. All right, I was doing an assignment and this was the assignment, right? And I highly suggest you guys to do so too. You basically write, you take a page and you write 50 names, 50, whichever side, right? 50 names of people who have helped you, given to you unconditionally, wished goodwill, they have helped you in some way, taught you anything. 50 names, right? That is the assignment. Now, what happened with me, I started writing this, right? First 10 names, easy. The next 10, I was kind of struggling, right? And once I reached 20, my brain kind of like shut off. And like, okay, who else is there who helped me? And then, something opened up and names just started flowing, right? And I just started writing one name after another name and another name. And I ended up with 63 names of people I'm grateful for, who have just helped me unconditionally. And after my 20th name, right, every name I wrote, it was like I had like flashes of memories of that incident. And when I like finished writing, I had this realization of forgetting that so many people did so much for me. I never even repaid like 3/4 of them. Not only that, all this good stuff, that all these pleasant gratitude memories that was hitting me, I didn't remember during my darkest time. And after that incident, I was like, what is the point of incidents like this if you don't even remember it, and if you're just forgetting it after someone did good for me? I realized that I, as a human, I am more perceptive, and I remember so much of negative things rather than positive things. Even if 80% of my day was just positive things, the remaining 20% ended up being negative. And I only remember this 20%. And I forget all of this 80%, and I just dwell in this darkness. And I find that kind of sad. So I created a thing called gratitude list. So what I do, anytime something grateful happens to me, I take out my book. Now I use an app called Google Keep. I take out my book and I used an app called Keep. I write the date, like let's say today is like 3rd September 2020, and I just write the good thing the person has done to me. And remember this, you're not writing the thing for your current self. You're writing whatever you're writing for your future self, who's going to look back and read this. So that guy is going to be much dumber than what you are right now. So when you're writing it, write it as if you're writing for someone else. If someone else wanted to like read that journal and create a movie or something, he should be able, don't make it very personalized. Write it as if you're texting a friend about it. Oh, this great thing happened, You know what I mean? So I write like a date and this. So if you really wanted to just implement and start bullet journaling, buy a good book, get a good pen, start with an index. All right. This index, guys, it's amazing. You guys have no idea how amazing this is. It is the order that will help you to navigate through this chaos, right? And just open a random page and then just write stuff, and open index and just index it. And if you have nothing, I don't know what to start with this. Write down 50 names of people who have done good things for you, right? Write down 50 names and don't stop, okay? Don't stop with like 5, don't stop with 10, don't stop with 30. Write 50 minimum, right? That's it for this video. I hope it helped you in any way, shape or form. Let me know in comments below if you did do that assignment. How did it go? How did it feel? Does this idea of bullet journal seem appealing? Yo, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you. Bye bye.